So before we start the video, I just want to clarify, by a business I mean a business or a side project that could turn into a business in the future. Now let's get started. In this video we're going to talk about the positives and the negatives of starting a project or a business while still in college. So let's start with the positives. Number one, experience. A lot of people, when they think about starting a project or a business, they think about entrepreneurship and Gary Vee, right? Yes, Gary Vee, obviously. But it's not just about succeeding in a business, like starting a business and succeeding and making it your full-time job. You could also use it as a way to add it to your resume, because the biggest problem for new graduates is getting their first job, because you don't have experience. So how are you supposed to get a job when all jobs ask for some work experience? Starting a project or a business is a way to add some experience to your resume. The second positive, I think, is hobbies. You get to pursue your hobbies if the business is related to it. For example, if you are interested about basketball or football, then you could start an app, for example. I'm gonna give you an example from my university. A software engineering student developed an app where you can book to play. So if you don't have friends or something, you can book and play with other people. So this is something that he can add to his resume, and he gets to play for free and make money. The third positive, I think, is networking. You get to meet people that are like-minded. This will allow you to meet people that are in your same field or the same professional field that you want to pursue. Unlike college, the people that you meet in college are from different majors, different areas, and it's not the same. It's not exactly the same. Everyone's just studying there. So it's not the same kind of people that you'll meet. The fourth and most crucial one, I think, is learning new skills. The number one skill I would think about is time management. You get to learn how to manage your studying time, social life, and your project or business. It's not easy. It's not as easy as you'd think, because you need to use your time efficiently. And if you spend time scrolling through TikTok or Instagram, you could end up wasting the entire day without doing anything to your studying or your business. Instead of just focusing on one thing, which is studying, you could waste some time doing something else. And you'll then find time for studying. But if you have two or more things that you have to do, then you need more time management skills in order to survive, if that makes sense. Other skills are like public speaking, but this will depend on what you are doing. For example, for me, you're watching me here, speaking, you're public, right? Communication skills, if you work with other people, then that's another plus. Another skill could be marketing, for example. Now that we talked about the positives, let's go to the negatives. The first one, I think, is that you will have less time to focus on your coursework. In college, you have a lot of free time. I believe you can balance both of them, but if, for example, you want to be the first in class, it will be harder. It will be harder to rank first. Well, that depends on your college as well and the quality of other students. If you think that's something important to you, you want to rank higher, you want to get a PhD maybe later or something like that, then probably focusing on your coursework is more important. The second negative is stress. Well, this will depend on you, and it will also depend on your situation at the time, but I feel like it's not a deal breaker. Stress, you could get stressed at the beginning when you first get started it's something new, you're trying to balance everything out. Maybe you feel bad because you wasted 7 hours on TikTok one day, then you feel bad and you feel stressed. But trust me, it gets better over time, and that goes back to time management skills, and you'll get better at it and even get better at managing your emotions, I feel like. The last negative I could think of is your social life. It's the thing that everyone talks about. Oh, I work so hard that I have no social life. My friends are out in the wild while I'm not in the wild. Okay, that was... Social life means different things to different people. For example, for me, I like to go out maybe just once per week, that's it. And if I don't go out once per week, I don't care. It's not a deal breaker. Maybe once per 2 weeks is good for me. But that's not the same thing for everyone. Some people would go crazy if they don't go out twice a week or more. So it will depend on you. I feel like you could find time to start a business even if you go out maybe every day. Unless you're out all day long and you only go back home or to your dorm to sleep, then that's something else. And these were all the positives and negatives that I could think about. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in another video.